Hi, Kevin Yoder, team leader of Yoder Real Estate, bringing to you valuable information about all things real estate and living and working in the Grand Rapids, Michigan area that you cannot find anywhere else. And if you like this video, make sure you like it and subscribe to it so that you can see more content just like this. And then finally, when you're at the listing appointment, we can talk, this is a whole different training. This is a whole different training, but the listing presentation itself, what is one factor that cuts through all the noise if you want to get through like all the stuff, and if you drill down on one facet of pricing that we can't get around? What is that?
Comparables?
Well, yes, but it's the price. What price per
Square foot?
Price per square foot. You print off that CMA at the very end of that. You circle the price. You highlight the price per square foot. Circle it. Asterisk it. Mr. and Mrs. Seller. So as you can see from the data here, the average price per square foot is $236 a square foot. And if you were to list your home at $500,000, that puts you somewhere around $300 a square foot, or $275 a square. So you're $50,000 over. So naturally, we're beginning to see is that not only would a buyer likely not conclude this is a value, but the more damaging part later on would be an appraiser is going to conclude the same thing. And the challenge is you can't get around the appraiser. And no different than if you're going to go out and buy a home. You wouldn't buy a home that was $50,000 over all the other homes available on a price per square foot basis, would you? Of course not. You see that? You wouldn't. So you got to be clear on that price per square foot, because a lot of times right there in that figure brings to light the truth. Now, the final analysis here, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, if this was a class and it's called Home Selling 101, and you're the students of the class, and your grade depended solely on your ability to price this home perfectly. And you didn't live here, by the way, so you have the benefit of objectivity. So in order to pass this class with a perfect A, actually, it's a pass-fail class. You pass or you fail. You need to price this home spot on, not too high, not too low, but right on the money so that you can attract the most amount of buyers, hopefully get into a multiple offer situation, get the home sold within a reasonable time frame, under 20 days in this market, and get you to the next place. But you have to price this property on the money in order to pass this class. I'm just curious, where did you price it based on all the information we have available to us today? And by the way, when I do this, the information's lying right there on the table in front of me. Let them answer. Let them answer. Right there in that moment is the truth.